Main physical damage mid laners have been taken care of. Tristana banned and Jace taken away.
It's still an engaged support meta. They're going to pick up the Rakan. He does have some peeling capability.
Palafox pick here on 5. And he is going to need some physical damage. It's going to be the mid Lucian coming out here, unless they're going to do Zeri mid. Zeri mid just got played a little bit. EMENES actually played it.
That against a Cloud9 that has proved indomitable so far in these playoffs. Level 3. Here in the top lane, Contractz coming in. Fudge is still only level 2 here on the Renekton. Contractz will look for the Shattering Strike, but he misses it. Crash down, gonna find the knock-up. Fudge is low. Blaber reinforces. Dokla's gonna take the turret shot, and Fudge lives. Contractz wants to try to bring him down, but he cannot do it just yet. He tries to remount, but it will not work. Cloud9 outplays the dive. 2 for nothing.
2 for nothing. Blaber was so quick to respond to that, but Contractz
side, a 2v2 breaks out as 1v1. EMENES down to 150 HP. Shot blast misses point blank range, and Palafox survives.
Stating top lane action there, but we're gonna have another look.
Contractz flash engaged towards EMENES, who uses his own flash to escape it.
If you don't, when you spend this much time trying to make ganks happen, and you actually failed the execution on the top lane one, Blaber is so far ahead. He has actually been able to get all his camps down. EMENES in trouble.
Ignar goes in for the flash engage. Palafox with the ardent blaze gets energy on the board.
6 will say, all he does is 6 camp clears, but Palafox, we're gonna have to pause this.
Yep, it's a 3v1 under the mid lane. The Arctic Charge isn't gonna get it done just yet, but now EMENES can easily supply the damage. Zven ends up taking the kill, but the 3-man play from C9 gets the job done.
Massive gap at the moment.
Oh, and Blaber just slides on in for the dive here with a Glacial Prison, but it ain't enough damage to burst Dhokla down. Contractz ready to follow this one up, but they won't get anything back and grab, or will they? Contractz galloping in as Blaber secures it with the Arctic Assault. Fudge locked down. He's cold, and it's Dhokla grabbing the kill. NRG picking up a big one there, and they should be able to get the Rift Herald off the bat.
Yeah, that with the level 6 Lucian power, but Cloud9 positioning it potentially contest.
C9 does not want to let him have it. Zven goes in immediately for the engage on Ignar. Last auto attack plus the ignite from Zven gets it done. It's the Herald secured by NRG, but now they gotta try to escape. Zven with the flash lockdown from the auto attack in the passive as the Dredge line finds Contractz for the follow-up. He turns it around with a crash down. C9 have gone too far. EMENES has to run as Palafox and EMENES try to square off. We'll see if Palafox can chase him down. The equalizer from Dhokla trying to provide the slow, but Fudge is back and he's ready. Palafox needs to get back over this wall. He wants to reduce the cooldowns, but he has to spend the flash.
Blaber is the advantage. That does give you some hope for the other NRG members, though.
Yeah.
If they can fight when Blaber is not around, it could look good.
Oh, Glacial Prison with the miss. Shock Blast also not finding the target as Contractz wants to turn it around. Blaber's about to eat the entire culling. Palafox and Contractz, not enough damage to secure the kill. He forced the first one pretty early, but C9 do not want to allow them to stack. They know they have the advantage in open ground. Dhokla versus Fudge in the top lane. Fudge gets the 1v1. That's the Fudge domination in the top side that C9 wants to rely on.
But he gets paid for it. Gets the kill, gets the solo right here.
Absolutely, and I mean, generally you do just see a pit stop for Hexdrinker, but he knows the power that he has with this. Goes in, stuns him up, slice, dice. He has the ulti popped here. There's the Mop Rock, and the Mop Rock also gives you that lifesteal as well.
Quickly here, we've got Rift Herald number 2 arriving, as are all 10 players.
Blaber goes in, Zven's ready to follow. Ignar zones away the carries of Cloud9, and Contractz barely escapes. Now EMENES in some danger as FBI is firing back. Palafox and Dhokla making their way down to the battle now as Palafox dashes over the wall. NRG chases Cloud9 back away. It's only EMENES who's seriously hurt in that, but it's Blaber's ulti spent. Zven and Berserker all dropping ults there. Ignar and FBI also trading theirs, but Contractz and Dhokla have that Rel and Rumble combo that is so devastating. C9 starting up the Rift Herald. NRG still ready to challenge, trying to move into the river. They're stuck on the ramp right now. Herald down to half HP. NRG still approaching. It's a 4v4. Contractz is not in the area just yet. The Herald's going to be secured by C9. Ignar dashing back over to his teammate. Blaber tries to get away. A nice engage with the grand entrance coming out from Ignar as the culling again finds Blaber. Sejuani with the flash back over the wall. He's going to live as Dhokla continues the chase. The ignite is on Zven. The flash for the follow, so Dhokla gets a kill. NRG will end up with the +1. If they're going to back away, and NRG will take their second Drake of the game.
NRG looking, see if they can catch anyone here. The tower's going to drop.
Not quite. The engage coming out from NRG. Zven's going to be the target, and he dies immediately. He drops the ult to try to do anything, but it won't do a thing. A bit of a problem, but Dhokla has arrived. We're ready to go. Contractz goes in for the shattering strike. Again, they're going to focus on Zven.
Fudge is behind him.
Quickness, but Fudge is coming around from behind. Palafox is already dead. Can the equalizer do anything? Contractz is about to burn. C9 getting roasted by the flames. He's dead just yet. FBI might be ready to pop off. He's continuing to try to chase. Dhokla kills Fudge. FBI still looking, but C9 is not done yet. Contractz getting hit with a Void Seeker. EMENES coming in from the side. Contractz staying alive for now. Void Seeker on FBI. They go back in, but it's EMENES finding two. Ignar has to disengage. FBI's been caught by Blaber. C9 is just better.
EMENES and Berserker pick them.
They're going to get the Baron as well. They don't even make the pit stop at the Dragon. We'll see if NRG can take the consolation prize, but it's 24 minutes in,
20 seconds remain on the Baron buff. They have one wave in mid that they might try to force down that tier 2 with. EMENES, though, getting caught, forced to use the stopwatch. Ignar just sitting on top of him with a quickness so they can guarantee the burst, but now C9's ready to fight it back. Magnet Storm on 3 from Contractz. Fudge is locked down for now, but he makes his way into the fight, and FBI is going to be killed immediately. Fudge is still going forward. NRG falling back as the Glacial Prison explodes. Contractz with a crash down, back onto the Grok. Palafox wants to dash back and find some damage, but he can't do it. Ignar falls too. A triple kill to Berserker, and C9 are on the warpath.
I think Cloud9 might have just done it. They look like they want to try to push for the win here. We'll see if the soul laners of NRG can hold them off, or if Cloud9 are going to back up. They're moving for the end.
C9 are ready to try to end it right here. Palafox and Dhokla wanted to defend, but Palafox has immediately jumped on with the Lucian gone. C9 still have the ending of this game in their eyes. One minion left at the Nexus turrets. Dhokla again using the stasis with a flame spitter to buy enough time. He'll force them back and give NRG one last chance. ESP Contractz jumps in with a crash down. Meanwhile, back in the base, the minions are tearing apart NRG's Nexus turrets. C9 just keeping him here right now, allowing those minions to go to work. They don't even have to worry about the Baron. Contractz trying to find something as EMENES misses the accelerated shock blast. The second Nexus turret is already half dead. C9 knows they just gotta kite these guys around. Blaber and Fudge disengaging as NRG have now taken control over the Baron pit. Contractz goes in for the Magnet Storm. A lot of damage on Fudge, and Blaber's already dead. C9 looking to find their way back in as Berserker goes over the wall looking for FBI, but Dhokla's ready to turn it around. Palafox chased down with a depth charge. EMENES is ready to clean them up, and the carries are already dead. C9 are going to win the fight. Their minions are going to win the game. They are going to take it. It's an ace for Blaber, a triple kill for EMENES, and Fudge will use his teleport to end this game off of it.
Pose for a picture, Fudge, because you've got the spotlight there with the minions at the Nexus. He finishes up his extra CS, and he's going to take game number 1. 13,000 gold ahead for Cloud9, 32 minutes in.
It started with an attempted dive in top lane. It led to a jungle gap with a capital G, and Cloud9 never lost control.
And a deathless Berserker, 0 deaths, the only player in the whole game not to die. 606 on the Kaisa. Massive, massive stuff here from Cloud9 in the opener.
Yeah, Cloud9 playing it out really well. Blaber quick to respond to that top lane dive on the stacked wave, and from there it felt like Cloud9 really never took their foot off the gas. They're playing through side lanes, utilizing the double TP incredibly well. But I think if you are NRG, you're looking back at that failed dive. Contractz really dropped the ball on that one, stepped out of tower range when he was trying to hold the turret aggro, got a little bit too far away. That put the aggro onto Dhokla, meant they failed that dive, meant 2 kills went over to Cloud9.